Honestly, this will have you feeling less anxious about your finances. Hey friends, hey, welcome to the video. My name is Simone and today I'm going to show you step by step of how I plan to get 1 month ahead on my bills and expenses, and I hope this helps you out to get 1 month ahead as well. I want to start off with a question. How would it feel for you, or what would it mean if you could get 1 month ahead on all your bills and all your expenses? Because for me, it would definitely mean less financial anxiety when it comes to bill payment, and also when I have like certain expenses that I need to get taken care of, groceries being a big one. And just the fact of knowing that I don't have to stress. I know it's taken care of, okay? So with all of that said, let's just do a little close up and I'll show you how we're gonna do this. Hopefully you guys could see everything, because I kind of changed my table background out a little bit. I had a marble situation going on and it had a hint of black in it, and it kind of created a bit of a contrast. But now the table is completely white and it gives off a lot of light. So hopefully you guys can see this clearly, right? All right. I am going to link this template down in the description box so that you guys can have something to work with. If not, you could just like grab a sheet of paper and do the math. No big deal. So I am going to pick a few bills, not all of them, because we want to just simplify this as quick as possible. All right, so I am going to add my home security, and that is with TELUS. And that bill is for, we're gonna say 64. I'll round up everything so that it just makes things a little bit easier. Then I'm going to do my car insurance. Okay, and that bill is for, let's say, $244, rounding up. Okay, next I am going to do my internet or streaming, and that is for $40. Next I have my phone, and that is for $293. And I know you're like, girl, seriously, $293 for phone? This is for my phone, which it's not on a contract. And then starting in September, I added 2 new lines because I have twins and I just want to keep track of them. And it's their first year in high school, so I added 2 lines for them. So those 2 phones are on contract. Once the contract ends, I think this is going to drop significantly, but this is what it is for now. Just a little TMI. And then I have our life insurance. This is my family plan life insurance, and that is for $136. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add all of that up just so I have the total at the bottom already. Okay, wow, look at that. 777. That's like 7 is my lucky number. And the funniest thing is I accidentally pushed the calculator. My hand just rested on it and these 3 numbers pop up. Just weird. And then I picked these, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bills, and it adds up to 777. What? I just thought that was a weird coincidence, but yeah. All right, so this is the overall total, $777 for these 5 bills that I've picked out. So now we're going to start going across the page, because this is where attention to detail comes into play. This is gonna help us out a lot. So you could do this multiple ways. I think 2 ways. Let's say 2 ways, right? You can try to get 1 month ahead for individual bills. And if you do it that way, it can make things a little bit easier and just give you that momentum, get the ball rolling and give you that momentum and motivation to just keep going. And eventually you could do it for all of your bills and then you're set. Okay, so let's do it for the individual bill. So we have $64 and we are trying to get 1 month ahead. So it's going to be overwhelming to say, okay, I'm paying $64 this month and I want to put $64 down for the following month to get 1 month ahead. We're doing this in baby steps, right? There are 4 weeks in a month, okay? So we are going to take 64 and divide that by 4. So 64 divided by 4 will give me $16. That is how much I need to save on a weekly basis in order to get 1 month ahead on this bill. Okay, so this is for my weekly savings. So the first week I would need to save $16, the second week another 16, the third and the fourth, and that will give me $64. So now I'm 1 month ahead. Let's see how much it would cost if we would save bi-weekly, because some cash stuffers do stuff bi-weekly. I'm one of those. I think starting in July, I'm going to try out the weekly cash stuffing method. So let's move on. So now I'm trying to stuff my envelope every 2 weeks. Let's see how much I need to save. Okay, so that would be 64 divided by 2, and that gives me $32. Okay, so on top of paying the $64 for that particular month, I need to also save an extra $32 in order to eventually get 1 month ahead. All right, so we are going to do the math for all of the other bills, and then we'll kind of come back and I'll show you guys. So I did the math, we're all done here, and then now I am going to show you like the difference between saving weekly and bi-weekly. Okay, so the benefits of saving weekly, the numbers are smaller, more manageable, and you will be able to get to your end goal of saving for 1 month ahead without being too overwhelmed, because remember, you're still paying this bill on a month-to-month basis, and if you have a tight budget, it would definitely be overwhelming to save too much money. Okay, but if you're ambitious and your money is just as ambitious as you are, and you got it like that, but you don't, and you're still trying to get to where you need to, and you have like extra cash just laying around or whatever, what have you, if you're going to do the bi-weekly cash stuffing, you would save $32 bi-weekly in order to get 1 month ahead on a bill of $64 a month, $122 on a bill of $244, $20 for a bill of $40, and $146.50 for a bill of $293. You could always round that up because no one's gonna put 50 cents in their envelope. I know I wouldn't. I don't like loose change in my envelope. And then for life insurance on for a weekly basis, I would save $34. Bi-weekly, $68. Okay, so this is definitely pushing the envelope if you are a little bit strapped for cash and things are tight. You don't want to stress yourself out. You want to make this process and transition as smooth as possible, because if you're overwhelmed, you're stressed, you're gonna just fail. Okay, you're gonna give up because it's too much. You're already in a financial pinch. We don't want to stress ourselves out. So maybe the bi-weekly format would work best for you. So let's say you want to save for all 5 bills to get 1 month ahead. Let's see what the total would be for your weekly and your bi-weekly. Okay, so let's add all these numbers up and see. All right, so that is all done. So if you were trying to get 1 month ahead on all 5 bills at the same time, weekly, you would need to stuff $194.25. Bi-weekly, every 2 weeks, you would need to save $388.50. Okay, so the numbers are numbering. You know, it's a bit of a squeeze, but what I would say is try to get 1 month ahead on individual bills, so that would be more manageable, or just save what you can. Okay, this is just a guideline. You could pretty much save whatever you can. If you have $20, just put it aside. Eventually you will get 1 month ahead. The idea is not to be overwhelmed and have financial anxiety. All right. So you guys know I'm a big fan of visual trackers. So another way to go is to use trackers. So if you had an overall total of $777, here I have 40 happy faces. So what you could do is divide that number by 40, and that would pretty much give you $19.43 when you round it up. But you could round it up even more and make it an even 20. You could save this $20 bi-weekly, and by the time you know it, you will be 1 month ahead on a total bill of $777. So I just wanted to add that bit to it. So that is that. I will drop this template down in the description box, and you guys could just play around with the numbers and see what works best for you. Alrighty, so that was it for today. Hope it was helpful. Bye guys.